Hi guys, thank you for coming back. Thank you for joining me once again doing my beautiful creative styles or simple styles that I get creatively. This ponytail style is one of the hardest styles that I've done, but definitely one of my faves. So if you like what you see, okay. If you like what you see, stay tuned. Hi guys. Alright, so as you saw before, I am going to be trying to achieve this style. So the first thing I'm going to put on this hair, I am coming from a wash and go. So it's already washed. I'm going to put conditioner on it because I just need to soften those curls a lot and get loosen the product in it. I'm going to spray in my sun care, my heat protectant. I told you I always use that, but it is also a detangler. So it's a 2-in-1. I love it. Brush all that through. You will see the other products that I use. And yeah. Alright, so I'm using the Purple Pack 27. My mistake is that I only got one when I should have got two. I'm going to be using my ORS style putty. And I'm also going to use some rubber bands and my shears to complete this look. So, yeah, comb all that through. Now, this first attempt, there was actually 3. The first one was the worst. So this is that. The second one, I got so frustrated and deleted. So I'm learning as I go. My whole thought process was to get this hair into one long stick, and that I don't know why I thought that weave would weigh it down, and my hair is so thick. That made no sense. So you can watch this, see the mistake that I made, and then I'm going to show you the better attempt. And I still made mistakes, but I was able to fix those. I recommend making sure the hair is neat at all times. Be as neat as possible. Take your time. I had to, as I said, I had to take it out so many times, and it started to become a mess. But I think I got a good hold of it. So just continue to watch. You can see my ponytail wasn't that good. I think I was trying to rush. Everything was just wrong. So nothing worked because I wasn't taking my time. So mind you, this is sped up. This is significantly sped up. It took so long to just mess this up over and over and over again. I kept trying to wrap it around. And this is the method that I've seen at a glance. I've seen this done somewhere. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just figure it out. That's just who I am. I'm just that learner type. I'm not usually going to do much research. I see it, then I'm just going to make it happen. So this just was not that. and I tried to bobby pin. I tried to do all of that, and like I said, I should have had 2 packs of hair. So at this point is where I'm realizing, like, yeah, I'm gonna really have to finesse this. It was horrible. You can still see, like, look at the back of my ponytail. Horrible, horrible, horrible. So here's when I try to salvage it. Now, sometimes when I am doing my ponytails, I don't necessarily care too much if it is a little bushy in the back, because not bushy, but maybe like not as smooth, because I know with my putty it does a really good job at smoothing it. But this just was not going to work, and I had to start over, and here it goes now. Long story short, I recommend, if you have big curly poofy hair, until I figure out another way, to just straighten your hair first and then go about the process. I just know that that's going to be so much easier. So yeah, so I'm going now. You can see my method. I'm like, all right, let me weigh my hair down. I'm going to go ahead and smooth it before I get it up into the actual ponytail. And I learned from the first process. So bear with me. This time my method is to put my scarf on before I started, just so, because I did have to go, and also because I was just really I didn't know, and I just honestly felt like the scarf on it would just make me just focus on the actual ponytail. I don't know, I work weird, but yeah, I had to start to tuck the ends of it to kind of give it like a more of a ball effect, so that the hair could just lay over it. So let's see what happens, because I'm still nervous. So because I have 1 pack of hair, I have to have a method when rolling this, or when wrapping it. So towards the end, I want it to be super tight, because I don't want it to be any issues with, like spacing, and I don't want you to be able to see my hair. Then towards the middle, I kind of like I gap it just a little more than I did towards the back, and then once I get towards this end, I start to wrap it tighter again, and that seemed to have worked. That was just the best method. The first time I did more towards the end, and then I ran out of hair. So here you'll see that actually does not happen, and I have enough hair to actually make my own little like hairband with the actual hair instead of a hairband. I wanted this to be a high pony, so this is actually like, I wanted it to be like one with a bunch of volume. So this is actually coming out as I'm seeing it now. I'm like, wait, okay, this could actually work. So my face is softening, so I'm getting a little bit more excited. Just remember to just keep wrapping. Make sure all the weft, the oh my goodness, the sew part of the weft where it's sewn, make sure that is laying flat on your head. It's not getting tangled or twisted. Just keep going around. And again, this is sped up, so that just lets you know how slow and how much of my time I'm really taking to do this. So take your time. It will behoove you to take your time. So once I got to the end of the weft, you can see I just took a piece of the hair when the weft actually ended, where you should maybe clip or something. I just took the hair and just kept wrapping it, and that's what I meant by making my own hairband with the hair, like a little wrap. And I just went ahead and did it and clipped it in the back with a bobby pin, which was perfect that it landed back there. So everything is just now just working. So I'm going to show you how, you see my ponytail is one length. I'm going to show you how I curled it. And then I am going to show you how I get the volume. Shower time. Alright, makeup on fleek, hair on kinda that. So we're gonna be curling now. I am using my 3/4 inch barrel curler to achieve this look. That is my wet brush that still has hair in it. Do not mind that. I love how my ponytail held. The steam of the shower did that thing. There are so many ways you can curl your hair. I wanted my curls to look like barrel curls because I knew that they would fall, especially once I start to slide cut, which is a technique we use as hairstylists with our shears to create volume, or just not to take off length, but just kind of create some movement actually, and it actually does create volume without actually putting in layers. So I'm going to show you that once I get this out of my head. So what happened was I laid my curler on something rubber, and I shouldn't have. So I didn't really mind because, like I said, I am going to slide cut. It's a good thing. So if this ever happens, quickly take as much hair away from the messed up hair, and I'm going to show you how to fix that in just a moment. So you see, I am not really closing my shears. I'm kind of like scraping it out, but it's actually a cutting method. But I would not recommend doing this so aggressively. I was definitely trying to get it out, and I didn't care how thin it was. So we're just going to move forward. Everything looks good. The curl is fine. As I said before, when you start to point cut and slide cut, that's when your curls will also kind of form and kind of take shape of however, wherever you start to cut or slide down or whatever. So you'll see all that. Yeah. So this is just a curl method. If you like it, try it. If not, tell me about it. Don't forget to comment down below. Let me know how you feel about this look. Let me know what suggestions you have for me, because again, this is my first time. Don't forget to follow me on Creative by Choice, Creative by _choice on Facebook, Creative by Choice on Instagram, Creative by Choice on Facebook, and Ari Martin Creates on Facebook. Yeah. You can also send me in your pictures if you want to try this look. If you did try this look, if I inspired you in any way, let me know. You see, before I drop the curl from the barrel, I hold it. The reason that I do that is so that the curl can actually set and cool off a little bit before it actually drops. Because if it falls hot, however it starts, if you let it go hot and it starts to drop, and it cools off, drop, that's just how it's going to be. So if you let it cool off and you hold it a little bit, it's going to set just like it came off the barrel. So that's a good technique. Or you can clip it. You don't even have to hold it. You can keep it held longer by using the little duckbill clips or the even smaller ones. And yeah. This method is called teasing, and I'm using the brush because I just feel that if I was giving myself a blowout, that's the kind of volume I would want. So I just thought that maybe that would do something. So I'm doing this because as you saw, the way that I did my hair underneath the weave was a little bulky, so I had to, and I don't have enough weave, so I had to kind of fill it in a little bit and not make it seem like I had a big knot on the top of my head. So we're being creative. This is where creativeness comes in. So this is the fun part. Before I tease anymore, I'm going to go through and I'm just going to break up this ponytail. So I'm just going to grab a few pieces and I'm just going to, just like that. I'm going to do some here. Just like that. See what I'm doing? Then I'm going to do it here right at the bottom. Just a little bit. Just a little. I'm going to do another piece up in here. Just like that. See what I'm doing? Then I'm going to go up in here. Now don't just like do this and not like pay attention to where, you know, you're doing this. You want it like where you're cutting. You don't want to cut too short. And you don't want to cut, you know, you want to make sure you're in the look of what you're going for. You're in the direction of the look you're going for. Like, don't just cut and cut everything up high and then you're just like, what in the world? See, I need a little more like flare up in here. So I'm gonna do that. Just a little more flare. Just a little more. See, my little thing is in here. So there we go. Let's do it like that. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna go just right up in here. Just one short one back up in here. Boom. Let's even try. What is a little short piece gonna look like right here? Let's see. I actually like it. Oh yeah. And what this is also doing is making my pony, it's making the curl, like making it like not look so thin. So I'm giving it layers and I'm puffing it out a little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, you can see I'm like barely, you see that? Like, I'll do another piece. So I'm going inside the ponytail right here. And you can do this one of two ways. You can just drag it down. Just like that. Or you can take the very tip of your shears. Oh wow, I'm holding these so wrong. Take the very tip of your shears and you're going to lightly niche. So you don't want to go straight across. You want to make sure you're dragging that down. I'm actually like kind of digging this, but then kind of not. So let's see. So these front pieces ain't really rocking the way I need them to. So I need some pieces to go back in here. Let's try this side. Boom. Boom! So I'm going to go back through here with this piece. And I'm going to... This time I'm not going to clip it. I'm just going to drag it just like that. And see what that... No. So this time I am going to click it. Because I need it to hold. I thought I didn't want it to be... That's why I didn't do a lot of heat protectant. Because, I usually don't when I first get, like, any kind of hair. Put anything in it. I'm like one of those damage it first and then fix it. No, I don't damage it, but I definitely don't treat it like 100% the right way. So I see my piece right there, which you should not. So, and I think it's going to keep sliding. So I'm going to finesse a bobby pin into here somehow, just like that. And I kind of like it. It kind of did something. It like poofed it a little bit. All right. I like it. All right, guys. So that is pretty much the look. Definitely has some difficulties, but I encourage you to just keep trying as much as you just want to be like, listen, if they all up in my head like that, they too close. But no, take the time, treat yourself right, and just give yourself time. I'm doing my edges now. Got dogs trying to kiss me and stuff. Gotta do those edges always. But yeah, again, don't forget to press the subscribe button. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Like, share, and subscribe, do the whole 9. You can visit me on creative_by_choice on Instagram, Ari Martin Creates on Facebook, Creative by Choice on Facebook, and I love you guys. Stay tuned for the next video. Share this video for me. Get it out there, guys. I would really so appreciate it. There will actually be a new channel, a whole new type of vibe going on, so stay tuned for that. And again, thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you. Holla. Who's this man?